The old woman sat by the window, her wrinkled hands gripping the glass pane as she gazed out at the moonlit garden. It was a night like any other, yet for her it was filled with memory. Memories of a love so profound it defied the boundaries of life and death 70 years ago. On a night that mirrored this one, she had made a promise to her beloved Thomas. They were young then, their love as vibrant and fresh as the roses that climbed the trellis in the garden below. And she, the love of his life, had promised to be his solace in the storms of life, his harbor in the darkest nights. Their love story wasn't one of fairy tales. It was etched in the everyday moments, in the shared laughter and tears, in the silent understanding that passed between them. But fate, it seemed, had a cruel sense of humor. Just as their love story began to feel like a well-worn melody, it was abruptly cut short. Thomas, with his adventurous spirit, had succumbed to the lure of the open sea, leaving her behind with a heavy heart and a belly full of their unborn child's dreams. Years turned into decades, seasons into memories. Yet her love for Thomas and her promise to him never faded. She carried their child within her until its natural birth, a son who grew up knowing his father only through the stories his mother told. And in the evenings, when the wind whispered through the roses, he would look up at the moon and wonder about the father he never knew. Then one day, fate intervened. A letter arrived, its contents shaking her from the slumber of her grief. It was Thomas's words, echoing across the year, telling her of his undying love, of his adventures, and of his desire to return home. Hope, a long-dormant ember, begun to glow in her heart. Could this be the day her story took a different turn? Could she and Thomas find their way back to each other after all this time? But as the years slipped by, the glow of hope faded, leaving behind the cold, hard truth. Thomas was lost to her forever. Only the memory of his love and the promise they made on a night like this one kept her going. For love, she believed, was not just a feeling, but a commitment, a bond that transcended time and circumstance. It was a promise made in the silence of the night, a vow whispered to the stars, a love story that would echo in her heart until the end of time.